fine?
I'm okay. It's good to see you.
I'm sorry I didn't see you before they brought you here. I was not handling it well, and I didn't want to make it worse for you.
That's okay. Your mom was with me, and Molly and Morgan and Chrissy, so I wasn't alone.
And you're not going to be anymore. You're about to get protection.
We've been through Judge Carroll's entire career. There's not a single thing we can use as leverage to get him to overturn Michael's sentence.
Yes, there is. I just found it.
In exchange for Jason's plea to a Class D felony, they guarantee that he'll be your cellmate.
I don't want Jason to sacrifice his freedom for me. Look, you gotta tell him. You gotta tell him not to do this.
He didn't ask my permission. He didn't ask anybody, but I'm happy that he's gonna do this.
Well, what about Anthony Sakar, the deal with him?
He's
supposed to take care of him.
I never liked to deal with Anthony. I don't trust his word. I don't think he has the power he claims he has.
I mean, it's gonna be a huge relief to have Jason in here with me.
It's only temporary. All right, I'm gonna do what I can. I'm calling in all the favors, and I'm gonna bring you home.
I knew you'd try.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes, okay? But the main priority right now is to keep you safe. You get what I'm saying? So you just gotta hold on a little while longer.
I can do that, Dad. I will. I'll make you proud.
Hey, what do you got for me?
Hey, Dante may have found proof that Judge Carroll was compromised.
20-year-old daughter, early in Judge Carroll's career, of a wealthy, connected family.
The father developed a lot of waterfront properties on Bayside, Long Island.
That little rich girl decides to take a walk on the wild side, starts smuggling drugs with a deadbeat boyfriend, becomes an accessory to murder.
And the record says that Judge Carroll overturned the verdict, made the whole thing go away.
Well, if anyone's got the means to bribe a judge, it would be Daddy Warbucks.
Yeah. So what can you do with it?
I'm willing to show this to Judge Carroll. Let him know that if he cuts Michael Corinthos a break, it never has to see the light of day.
You'd risk it?
Yeah. Michael got sent to prison because the adults in his life tried to game the system, and it pisses me off that they used me to do it. So yeah, I don't mind doing a little dirty work if it's for Michael's benefit. But I'm going to need something more concrete if I'm going to accuse a sitting judge. So get some proof to back it up, and we're in business.
Proof. I mean, she almost makes it sound like it's going to be easy.
How's Christina?
Her mother got the deal. You should have gotten community service.
It's good. It's the break Christina needed. How's Morgan?
He misses you.
Dad, why don't you tell him me?
Your mother's worried about her kids right now, so she wants Jax to adopt Morgan, which goes against everything that I am, and giving up a child of mine. But you know what? I'm not going to fight your mother right now.
No. Jax and Morgan have always been close, you know. And Mom doesn't want Morgan to repeat my life.
Well, you know, I keep telling her we can learn from our mistakes.
Yeah. Jax loves Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you can give him the kind of life that you've always wanted for us.
The kind of life I never gave you.
Hey, Dad, don't blame yourself. Look, I'm in here because I killed Claudia. But I stopped her from taking Jocelyn, and I have to live with that.
When I manage to get you out of here, I'm going to give you the life and future that you deserve. I'm going to make it like this never happened.
What was that?
It's a former prosecutor on Long Island. Turns out the rich daughter was coerced by her boyfriend. He threatened to kill her entire family. So it didn't come out until after the trial because the girl was too scared to testify. A corroborating witness came forward. The verdict was set aside. Judge Carroll made an ethical decision.
Well, that's
There's
great.
nothing for us to use against this guy.
That's great. I mean, where were his ethics when he shipped my brother off to Bentonville with a bullseye on his back?
I'm not saying he wasn't wrong. I'm just saying he's not dirty.
Michael saved 2 lives. Okay, I mean, did he even take that into consideration? No, did he even let that register when he put him in Pentonville with a bullseye on his back? I mean, the kid named Corinthos, okay? He's a target. Now, the Honorable Peter Carroll, he's squeaky clean. We have nothing from his background to convince him to change his mind.
At least nothing legitimate. Look, man, I went strictly by the book when I brought Michael in. That didn't turn out so well, did it?
What are you suggesting, that I fabricate evidence to squeeze a judge?
How desperate are you to get Michael released? You know, Mac asked me to escort Michael to Pentonville.
Sure, it helped him to have a friendly face around.
Yeah, well, I had to shackle Michael. I had to watch him say goodbye to his mother, his brother and sister, his cousin. I don't know, man. Maybe it's like my old man says, do you want legal or do you want fair?
Would you fabricate evidence against the judge to get Michael's sentence overturned?
Would you? If it was the only key to Michael's release?
Look, I know this isn't fair, but I'm not going to frame an innocent man, even if it is to save Michael. That makes us no better than Sonny.
Then what's left?
I don't know. Someone I gotta go see.
Jason surrenders this afternoon. He'll be here by tonight, and we're gonna have you home before you know it.
Time's up, Junior.
Thanks, Dad. I love you.
I love you too, buddy. Hey, I'll be back soon, and everything's gonna be good, okay?
I love spring, don't you? As a gardener, you know, it has special meaning. It's all about hope and rebirth. Ugly little bulbs that are buried underneath the dirt, pushed through, they become magnificent blooms.
And you spread your manure wherever you go?
You know, we're not all that different from those gnarled roots and bulbs. We start off small and vulnerable, and then we push our way through all the dirt and the crap, and we get strong. And we grow thorns and thistles for our protection. And then when our season is ended, we lose our color and our protection, so we hibernate for the winter. And we rebuild our strength in the dank, dark ground. One day we come out of the darkness again, and we grow stronger and bigger than ever.
Thank you for the long nature lesson. What's on your mind, Anthony?
Spring is also the perfect time for a face-to-face about our arrangement.
I never made an arrangement with you.
Well, that's okay. Jason's word is a lot less leaky than yours.
Okay.
I'm sure he told you the terms. I provide protection for your son, and quid pro quo, Johnny doesn't get as much as a bruise.
Starting today, Michael has private protection.
Someone you trust more than me?
Jason's a cellmate, which means your deal is worthless.
And where does that leave John?
Well, you know, that depends on his behavior. But I gotta tell you, Anthony, Johnny has a bad